Ooh, what's up, everybody? My name is OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB. Welcome back to more WWE versus TEW, the weekly series where we book the shows that WWE. I butchered that, but you know what? You know what it is. You know what it is. We take the events that WWE runs, rerun them in TEW, and we see how they do. Today we are doing 205 Live. That would have been the 3rd? Yeah, July 3rd, I believe. You know what? Let's cheat. We're going to cheat. It's 205. Boom. I was right. I shouldn't even have worried. July 3rd, main event, no disqualification match with Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murphy. Very good match. I recommend checking it out, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's just go ahead and run this show. All right, 34E plus. 205 Live, everybody. Don't you love it? Jesus, Naughty, stop with the bell. Drake Maverick, of course. This is like a weekly thing. It's like how they open up every 205 Live, which I like it. It recaps the events. Nonetheless, Drake Maverick, GM, DM, hyping up the fact that next week the Cruiserweight Championship will be on the line as champion Cedric Alexander will defend against champion Hideo Itami. And then also hyped up the fact that later on tonight, two bitter rivals, Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy, battle each other in a no disqualification match in our main event. But in our opening contest, he has a hand-picked opponent for TJP. 33E plus TJP comes out, and he once again, he's mocking how he isn't, appreciated here on 205 Live, and how Maverick, has, what was I going to say? Maverick has hand-selected an opponent for him. That's what it is. Hand-selected an opponent for him, but, oh God, what was it? He mocks him pretty much because it's his job, so he's just like, he hand-selected an opponent for me, but that's what you always do because you're the general manager, so, okay, whatever. He mocks Drake Maverick some more before, okay, who have you picked? And ends up being Noam Dar, which literally I believe I just said in the previous episode how he was like a member of not 205 Live, but now going to be part of NXT UK, and here he is being brought over to 205 Live to face off against TJP. If he becomes more of a recurring member, I will bring him back up, but I am probably going to keep him down there for now, mostly because he does have himself a championship match, so it makes me believe that's where he's staying. Nonetheless, Noam Dar returns. What is this? Handle changes? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, let's complete a gimmick change. Got an average rating. What was it before? Below average, so you did better. Good job. Good job. So we jump into the matchup here, which really isn't much of a matchup. 35E plus rating here. Terrible matchup here. Noam Dar goes over TJP in 6 minutes, 44 seconds by pinfall. What? No. Why did I say 6 minutes? I was like, no way. Just 44 seconds. Ignore the 6. I was a little too far away from the screen, and it looked like a 6, but it's a 0. 44 seconds, which is a bit longer than how it actually went on. It went pretty quick. Noam Dar hit that. Oh boy, I don't really know what it's called, but it's beautiful. It's like this jumping. I don't want to call it a knee, but it's kind of like a leg drop, but it's not. It's kind of like a jumping knee. Nonetheless, it looked good. Noam Dar looked good here tonight, and he picks up the victory over TJP in quick fashion because TJP did not take the match seriously. It cooled the crowd a little bit. TJP with a 39. Noam Dar with a 31. So, good for Noam, I guess. No worker improvements. 33E plus as we get a look back at the feud between Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali, showing both of each other's victories over each other. And I believe they'll cut separate promos as well tonight. Yeah, in fact, here we go. First of the promo, D minus. I got like cotton mouth. I should have taken a drink or at least brought something in. D minus, 39 rating. Buddy Murphy says he's proven himself. He isn't worried about Mustafa Ali. He's pretty much just another person on his way to Cedric Alexander and becoming Cruiserweight Champion. Generic promos for days, guys. 35 E plus rating here. TJP, of course, walking out of the arena when Dasha Fuentes approaches him and asks him about his loss against Noam Dar. And, yeah, TJP don't have time for that. He just leaves. And you don't have time for that interview. He's like, I'm done. So, who knows? Maybe the Cruiser Great will appear on Raw or SmackDown or maybe NXT. NXT would be his best bet. 85 B plus for our pointless commercial break featuring John Cena. Big break John, always doing his job. Thank you, John. And then a 25 E rating here as Akira Tozawa is getting ready for his matchup against Jason Strife, which, by the way, guys, that is the Jason Strife. I'm almost certain that is the guy who was on 205 Live. And I only say that is because that is the first person that popped up when I typed in his name. So there you go, Jason Strife. That's who we used, and that's who I believe it is. So we picked him. It's the exact name. How is it not him? Nonetheless, the match is about to begin between these two before Lio Rush comes out. And he comes out with a big smile on his face as he's ready to watch Akira Tozawa in action. And, oh my gosh, guys. Lio Rush is really tiny. Like, the cruiserweights are tiny, right? Lio Rush is, like, tinier than the cruiserweights. Like, he looks like a child. But, boy, oh boy, is he great. But, oh my god, he looks like a child. 40 D minus. Not too bad of a match. Did better than the opening match. 40 D minus here. Terrible matchup. Akira Tozawa goes over Jason Strife in 2 minutes 58 seconds with the bridging German suplex. I don't think he did that. Think he hit the top rope like Senton Splash. Lio Rush, of course, distracting Tozawa. Not really. He was just there, and his presence distracted Tozawa. Nonetheless, Tozawa picks up the victory over Strife, continuing on his role, as the commentators put it. It did cool the crowd. Jason Strife had an in-ring performance of a 24. Akira Tozawa with a 43. And it gained heat for the new feud between Lio Rush and Akira Tozawa. Worker improvements for Jason Strife, Rumble, Technical, and Performance. Good on you, kid. 33 E plus rating here as Lio Rush gets on top of the table. Still looks tiny and gets on the mic talking about how great Tozawa used to be, how he's a former Cruiserweight champion. But he goes on to challenge Tozawa, pretty much saying how he's going to prove, he wants to pretty much test Tozawa, see if he's still up to standard or if he can hang with the Rush or whatever. Lio Rush looking to prove himself and using a former Cruiserweight champion as his proof. 38 D minus as Mustafa Ali cuts his generic promo on Buddy Murphy. He's out there to looking to prove that there's absolutely nothing special about Buddy Murphy, and that Buddy Murphy is just another man in the 205 Live division that he can beat. Simple as that. 32 E plus as we get hype for the no disqualification match between Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy, which is next. But before we can get to that, we have a promo from Cedric Alexander, 44 solid D. Alexander talking about Hideo Itami. He tells him that next week, I said he ass. Oh my god, I was like, what? What about ass? He says next week he adds Hideo's legend to his belt, pretty much. Alexander looking to make a name for himself, and Hideo Itami, being the legend he is over in Japan, would be a good name to make his name off of. Use the word name too many times there. 32 E plus rating here as we get hype for next week's Cruiserweight Championship match between champion Cedric Alexander and challenger Hideo Itami. Before we jump into our no disqualification matchup here. That's a shame. Thought this was actually going to do a little better, but okay. 31 E plus rating here. And about that, didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Mustafa Ali goes over Buddy Murphy in 24 minutes 57 seconds by pinfall. Mustafa Ali's gimmick is pretty much, I take all the amount of damage you can give me, or take everything you can dish to me, and I just keep going. But, because literally, there are plenty of times in this match where the match probably should have ended. And like I said earlier in the video, I highly recommend people check this match out, because Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy, they did way better than a 31E plus. And I figured because, both of them have kind of been building up their popularity here on 205 Live, and it's shown in the game that they might be able to pull out maybe even a D. But no, 31E plus is is what we get for these two. And I think they've had better matches in the past, at least one better match, because to my knowledge, they've had one of our worst matches to date, which I think was like a 17 or something. Nonetheless, like I said, highly recommend checking out this match. A lot of highlights. It's unfortunate that it's been a couple of days since I've seen this, and I'm not going to be able to say exactly what they did, but you'll have to forgive me. It's been a little hectic in my life right now, so I'm not able to get these videos out right on time. Nonetheless, let's get to our road agent report. Mustafa Ali was really off his game, which is probably what maybe dragged us down a little bit. It dragged in the middle with a lag, with, what is this? About dragged in the middle with a lack of flow being noticeable. What the hell does that mean? Vic Joseph and Percy Watson, they already have, we probably knew that already. Cooled the crowd. Mustafa Ali with a 34 in-ring performance, and Buddy Murphy with a 37. Unfortunately, these two were in the Cruiserweight Championship feud, and they lost heat for that, so that is on me, guys. As our troopers say, my bad, my bad. But we end off the show, and we get a 46 solid D. Apparently, we use Buddy Murphy too much on this show, and you guys know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change their pushes. You know what? I'm probably just going to stop auto-pushing them and just make them permanent, because I always forget to change their pushes. Always. So, and I believe that has an effect on it. That might be why this did, as bad. Buddy Murphy still being considered like an opener or whatever, but that could be my bad again. So, again, like our truth would say, my bad, guys. My bad. Dave McCall. I use him in one of my other saves. He's not that great. I only used him because he's a part of a tag team. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you have not already. And as always, my name has been OMGWTF LOLFTWBRB. And yeah, don't forget to share this video with your friends, Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams. I don't give a damn. All the social medias out there. It'll help your boy out. Hopefully gain some subscribers. And in fact, if you feel you have a buddy out there who would like my content, go ahead and share it with them as well. Help your boy get some subscribers. Open this bitch. Down below, you can always check out some of my buddies. I highly recommend checking out Raging Yoshi. Very active on YouTube right now. Just started a new Let's Play not too long ago. Cave Story. I started watching the first episode. It seems like it's going to be a good Let's Play, so get on that. My buddy ZachManziNVO, active on Twitch, so if you're ever looking for someone on Twitch, that's who you want to check out, my man. I'm out, though. Have a good one, guys.